Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra, Embrace Divine Grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you.
Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we sift through a stack of sources, extract the most important insights, and deliver them straight to you.
Glad to be here.
Today we're plunging into a figure that's, well, instantly recognizable, a symbol of divinity known and loved across the globe. You've definitely seen his image, the elephant-headed god, Ganesha.
Ah, yes, Ganesha. Hard to miss.
But what if everything you thought you knew about this beloved deity was truly just, the tip of the iceberg?
That's a great way to put it. We're talking about Ganpati, often affectionately known as Ganesha, revered as the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness and prosperity.
Right, the remover of obstacles. Everyone knows that part.
Exactly. And many are familiar with his 108 names, each a poetic tribute to his myriad attributes and virtues. It's quite beautiful.
108 names is already quite a lot.
It is. Yet our deep dive today ventures into a far more intricate landscape. The Ganesha Purana, an ancient and revered text that meticulously details not just a list of names, but 32 specific, distinct forms of Ganesha.
32. Wow. 32 unique forms. And here's where it gets truly fascinating for our deep dive. Each of these manifestations is unique, not merely in artistic depiction, but in the precise benefits and kind of distinct energetic signatures they offer across different facets of life.
Precisely. It's not just aesthetics.
So our mission today is to embark on this incredible journey through these 32 manifestations. We'll explore the profound significance of each one, uncover the secrets of their unique powers, and truly try to understand how engaging with these specific forms can bring balance, purpose, and prosperity into your life.
And crucially, as we progress, we'll uncover a surprising and I think vital distinction. While most of these forms are widely accessible and, benevolent for general worship, certain forms are described in these ancient texts as not being meant for everyone. They are reserved for specific, highly trained practitioners and carry a profound cautionary tale for those who might approach them without the correct understanding and preparation.
Okay, that's a powerful caveat. Really emphasizes the depth we're about to explore. Before we jump into the individual forms, maybe let's lay a foundational understanding.
Good idea. A bit of context first.
Ganesha isn't just a benevolent deity. He plays a fundamental, almost, architectural role in our spiritual anatomy, deeply connected to our inner energetic landscape. He's considered the representative of the Muladhara chakra.
Right, the root chakra, located at the very base of our spinal cord.
Exactly.
And this connection to the Muladhara chakra is absolutely pivotal. This foundational energy center plays a crucial role in awakening what's known as the Kundalini Shakti.
Kundalini Shakti, this immense, dormant divine power believed to reside, coiled like a serpent, right? Within every individual.
That's the traditional description, yes. Imagine it as a vast reservoir of spiritual energy, typically latent, just waiting to be consciously awakened and channeled.
Okay.
And each of Ganesha's 32 forms, in essence, represents a specific chakra or energetic pathway. Devotional practices, often called puja.
Puja, right, the ritual worship.
Yeah. Yes. Directed towards these forms are thought to help activate and balance these internal energies, dissolving blockages and leading to the manifestation of various powers and insights within a person. It's almost like finding the precise key for a particular energetic lock within your own being.
So it's not simply about outward devotion then. It's more an internal alignment, an energetic recalibration that happens when we consciously connect with these specific forms.
That's a very good way to describe it. It's about internal alignment.
It sounds like a deeply personal journey of self-discovery and empowerment.
Precisely. It provides a kind of detailed roadmap to understanding and navigating your own inner energetic landscape, making this ancient wisdom incredibly relevant for personal growth today.
I see. So we know Ganesha as the beloved deity who removes suffering, brings joy, prosperity. Most people know the 108 names, which are beautiful in themselves. But why these 32 distinct forms from the Ganesha Purana? What's the deeper significance there?
It's an excellent question, and it gets right to the heart of why these distinctions matter so much. The 108 names are, a comprehensive way to honor Ganesha, covering his many qualities. Think of them as broad strokes,
Okay, like general attributes.
Exactly. His benevolent nature, his wisdom, his power. The 32 forms, however, are far more precise. They're functionally oriented. They aren't just, say, aesthetic variations. They are distinct energetic blueprints. Each one embodies unique powers and offers specific benefits tailored for different facets of life.
Ah, so more targeted.
Very much so. If the names are like knowing Ganesha's general character, the forms are like understanding his specific divine functions and abilities in fine detail. They represent specific actions or states of being that Ganesha embodies. This makes the practice of devotion highly targeted, much more focused.
That distinction makes a lot of sense. So if someone is seeking a particular kind of blessing, let's say wisdom or protection or success in something specific, understanding these 32 forms would guide them to the exact manifestation of Ganesha that resonates with that need.
Exactly right. It becomes a highly focused and potentially more potent approach to spiritual practice. It's about aligning your intention with the specific energetic signature of Ganesha that can best address it.
Right, creating that resonance.
Yes, a powerful resonance within you. And this brings us right back to his profound connection with our internal energy system, the chakras.
Okay, let's expand on that Muladhara connection then.
Yeah.
You mentioned Ganesha represents the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. For anyone maybe not familiar, can you elaborate on what that is and why Ganesha's connection is so fundamental?
Certainly. The Muladhara chakra, or root chakra, is located right at the base of the spine, near the perineum. In yogic and tantric philosophy, it's considered the absolute foundation of our entire energetic system. It's the starting point.
The base, yeah.
It's intrinsically associated with our most basic needs: survival, security, stability, our primal connection to the earth. Ganesha, representing this chakra, signifies his role as the foundational deity, the one who stabilizes our very existence and removes obstacles from our path right from the ground up.
So he provides the stability first.
Precisely. He ensures our roots are strong, firm, secure, providing a stable platform before we can even begin to grow upwards, spiritually or materially. Without a stable root, nothing else can truly flourish.
That clarifies the foundational aspect beautifully. And from this Muladhara, we have this concept of Kundalini awakening. It sounds incredibly powerful, maybe a little intimidating. Can you explain Kundalini Shakti and what might happen when it awakens?
Kundalini Shakti is, well, it's truly fascinating and profoundly powerful. It's described as that coiled, dormant, immense divine power residing at the Muladhara in everyone. Imagine this potent divine energy, usually latent, symbolizing the untapped potential within us.
Okay, untapped potential.
When it awakens, it's believed to ascend through the central energy channel, the Sushumna Nadi, along the spine, activating each chakra as it rises.
Activating the chakras as it goes up.
Yes, and this ascent can lead to higher states of consciousness, profound spiritual realization, deep intuition, and often a complete, sometimes radical transformation of one's being.
Radical transformation.
It's not always gentle. It can manifest as intense energy surges, heightened awareness, maybe visions, and a complete reordering of one's internal and external reality. Ganesha, through his Muladhara connection, is seen as the gatekeeper, really, a crucial facilitator of this awakening, helping to clear the path for this potent energy to rise safely and effectively.
So he clears the way for this powerful energy.
He does. He makes the path safe.
Okay, so these 32 forms aren't just different looks. They're, as you said, energetic keys. How exactly does puja, the ritual worship to these specific forms, help activate and balance these internal energies, especially with Kundalini?
Energetic keys is a perfect analogy. Each of Ganesha's forms is designed to resonate with and stimulate a particular aspect of our energetic being, often linked to specific chakras or subtle energies within our aura.
Okay.
When you perform a sincere puja or deeply meditate on a particular form, you're not just worshiping an external deity, you are actively creating a precise vibrational match.
Ah, like tuning forks.
In a way, yes. This devotional practice helps to purify, activate, and balance the corresponding internal energy centers. It dissolves blockages, sometimes called granthis, allowing the Kundalini energy to flow more freely, more harmoniously.
I see.
And this, in turn, helps in the manifestation of various powers or siddhis, maybe increased focus, profound creativity, unwavering courage, deep emotional balance, or even heightened intuition within an individual. It's a deliberate co-creation with the divine energy represented by that form.
This exploration is really opening up new dimensions. So what does this all mean for you, our listener? How does this ancient wisdom connect to your potential for self-discovery and empowerment in a, well, practical sense?
What's truly invaluable here, I think, is that this ancient wisdom offers a practical and nuanced pathway for you to achieve personal balance and tap into your inherent potential. By understanding these forms, you're given a framework for deep introspection. You can ask yourself, what specific area of my life needs attention right now? Am I seeking clearer knowledge, profound courage, more harmonious relationships, or maybe greater prosperity?
Right, identifying the need.
Exactly. Once you identify that specific need, you can consciously connect with the Ganesha form that specifically governs that aspect. It transcends generic prayer, becoming a highly personalized and potent form of spiritual self-help, leveraging these divine archetypes to fine-tune your own internal energies.
So it leads to genuine self-discovery.
Absolutely. It allows you to proactively engage with your spiritual path and empower yourself from within.
That's a powerful connection. A truly personalized approach to spiritual growth. It sets the stage perfectly for our journey through these diverse forms. Let's begin by exploring forms that mirror the initial stages of life and spiritual awakening, focusing on innocence, youthful vitality, and the pure heart of devotion. Let's call this phase 1, innocence, vitality, and devotion.
An eloquent way to frame it. It reflects the natural progression, both in life and often in spiritual development.
Absolutely. First up, we encounter Bal Ganapati. Now, Bal means child in Sanskrit, right?
That's correct. He is described as the first and foremost of the 32 forms.
And he embodies pure knowledge, innate wisdom, and the promise of new beginnings, appearing as this cheerful, golden-hued child.
What's truly insightful about Bal Ganapati is that symbolism of the child. It speaks to pure potential, doesn't it? An unburdened mind ready to absorb knowledge without preconception.
Like a clean slate.
Precisely. His golden color signifies purity and divine radiance. He's depicted with his trunk holding a modak, that sweet treat Ganesha loves, and his hands hold a mango, banana, jackfruit, and sugarcane.
Specific fruits.
Yes, and they aren't random. These fruits symbolize the fertility of the earth, representing abundance and growth that springs from a fresh, innocent start. He encapsulates that foundational aspect of learning and growth, reminding us that wisdom begins with an open, childlike innocence and curiosity. He's really the divine patron of fresh starts.
So he's like the guiding spirit for students, maybe, or for anyone embarking on a new venture, reminding us to approach it with that pure, eager spirit.
Exactly. From this stage of innocence, we naturally move towards youthful vigor with Tarun Ganapati. Tarun means youth.
Okay, so representing vigor and dynamic vitality.
The progression here is quite striking. Tarun Ganapati is vibrant, depicted in a radiant red color, symbolizing the freshness and dynamism of youth.
Red for energy.
Yes, and he carries a fascinating array of items. A noose, Pasha, an elephant goad, Ankusha, tools for guidance and control, a modak, wood apple, jambu fruit, his broken tusk, a paddy stalk, and a sugarcane stalk.
Quite a collection.
It is. And it isn't just about, the superficial blessings of beauty and youthfulness. It's a powerful metaphor for channeling that immense, sometimes chaotic, youthful energy into focused, productive endeavors.
Channeling it.
Exactly. He teaches us that true growth and action come from harnessing our internal vigor with discipline, turning raw potential into tangible, fruitful results, like an artisan shaping their craft. He is the energy of disciplined, focused action.
I understand, directing that youthful fire for productive growth. And from that vigor, we turn our attention to the heart of spiritual practice devotion with Bhakti Ganapati. Bhakti meaning devotion.
Yes, profound devotion.
Yeah.
And this form is described as a beloved deity, truly pleasing to behold. Bhakti Ganapati beautifully embodies the emotional connection of pure devotion.
How is he depicted?
He shines like the full moon during harvest season, adorned with fragrant flowers. It reflects the immense joy and spiritual fruitfulness that springs from a pure, heartfelt devotion.
Like the rewards of devotion.
Precisely. His hands hold a bowl of delicious payasam, that sweet rice pudding, along with mango, banana, and coconut symbols of sacred offerings, and the sweet, abundant rewards of heartfelt worship. This form emphasizes the deep emotional bond, the profound joy, and the sense of spiritual fulfillment that devotion brings. It's about that loving reciprocal exchange between the devotee and the divine.
That's a beautiful portrayal of the fruits of sincere devotion. Now, as we transition into phase 2, we shift gears a bit, exploring forms embodying courage, protection, and, interestingly, duality. We begin with Veera Ganapati. That name immediately suggests power. Veera means valiant, right?
And he absolutely lives up to his name. Veera Ganapati is a truly powerful and heroic form, a pure embodiment of courage and might. He stands upright, a formidable warrior.
A warrior Ganesha.
Indeed, wielding an impressive collection of 16 weapons. We won't list them all, but think sword, trident, chakra, discus, spear, battle axe, shield, a large hammer.
16 weapons.
It's a lot. And this isn't just a display of physical might, it's a profound symbol of Ganesha as the ultimate destroyer of internal and external ignorance and evil.
Internal obstacles, too.
Definitely. This form empowers devotees to overcome obstacles with immense strength and unwavering resolve, confronting their deepest fears and challenges head-on. He is the divine warrior that awakens your own inner strength.
I can see how Veera Ganapati would be invoked when you really need to tap into that inner warrior. Next, we have Shakti Ganapati, the powerful, believed to specifically protect the household from evil forces.
Yes, Shakti Ganapati offers that potent protective aspect, embodying the union of power. He's depicted in an orange-red color, seated with Devi Shakti, the goddess of power, on his lap.
Seated with the goddess.
Yes. One hand offers blessings in the Abhaya Mudra, that classic hand gesture signifying fearlessness and protection.
A fear not gesture.
Exactly. While his other hands hold a garland, a noose, and an elephant goad, this divine union of power and protection offers a deep sense of security and spiritual strength, shielding the home and its inhabitants from negative influences and fostering a sense of harmony. He represents the nurturing and safeguarding strength that guards and empowers.
That's a powerful image of divine protection for the home. And then, Divi Ganapati, the twice-born. That name immediately hints at a deeper, transformative narrative.
It absolutely does. Dija means twice born, a term deeply significant in many spiritual traditions. And this form recalls that profound story of Ganesha's original head being replaced with an elephant's head by Lord Shiva.
I had the famous story.
And due to his Upanayana, the sacred thread ceremony common in Hinduism, he's also associated with Brahma, the creator aspect of the divine.
Interesting connection to Brahma.
Dija Ganapati is depicted with 4 heads and 4 hands. The hands hold a palm leaf manuscript symbolizing divine knowledge, a staff, a rosary, mala, and a water pot, kamandalu. His color is cool, like the moon.
4 heads, wow.
Yes. And this form profoundly symbolizes transformation, renewal, and the attainment of higher spiritual knowledge. It's akin to a spiritual second birth, where you consciously shed old limitations and embrace a new, enlightened self, much like a seeker moving from ordinary understanding to profound wisdom.
That's a beautiful way to interpret it, a spiritual rebirth, moving to a higher plane of understanding. Now we enter phase 3, focusing on perfection, relationships, and the powerful removal of obstacles. Starting with Siddhi Ganapati, the accomplished.
Siddhi Ganapati truly symbolizes perfection and profound self-control. This is often considered Ganesha's complete, fully actualized form.
His complete form.
In a sense, yes. He's depicted with 4 hands holding a bouquet of flowers, a mango, a sugarcane stalk, and a battle axe. What's particularly indicative of his nature is his trunk, which is wrapped around a sesame laddu, a sweet ball.
The sweetie.
Yes, symbolizing the sweetness of spiritual attainment, the reward of discipline. This form represents not just the attainment of spiritual and worldly perfections, or siddhis, but also the discipline, focus, and inner wisdom required to achieve and gracefully maintain them. It's about mastery, both inner and outer, in a balanced and complete way.
A wonderful symbol of achieving that kind of wholeness. Following that, we have a form with a really fascinating name, Ukista Ganapati, described here as the auspicious remainder and believed to strengthen marital relationships. Now, Ukista usually means leftover food, which sounds odd.
It does sound odd in translation, doesn't it? But here in this specific positive context, it implies sacred remnants or profound blessings, not literal leftovers. What's truly intriguing about this particular depiction of Ukista Ganapati is its dedicated focus on sacred union and relationships.
Okay, so focused on relationships, how is he shown?
His hands hold a veena, that stringed instrument, symbolizing harmony, an akshamala, a rosary for meditative chanting, a lotus, and an ear of fresh paddy, symbolizing fertility and abundance. Crucially, he is seated with his Shakti, his divine feminine counterpart, and they are shown emotionally embracing each other.
Ah, the embrace is key.
Very key. This symbolizes the profound power of sacred union and the deep emotional bonding that strengthens all types of relationships, especially marital ones. It's about the blessings that flow from a harmonious partnership, that auspicious remainder of a loving, connected relationship. This form specifically bestows blessings on couples seeking to deepen their emotional and spiritual connection and find greater intimacy.
That speaks beautifully to the richness and depth that can be cultivated within relationships. And then we get to one of Ganesha's most well-known attributes with Vighnaharta, the obstacle remover. He's famously known as Vighnaharta.
Yes, Vighnaharta is Ganesha in his full glory as the supreme obstacle remover. He's golden in color, adorned with radiant diamonds and jewels, and depicted with a striking 8 hands.
8 hands this time.
8 hands, yes. Holding a noose, a conch shell, a discus, a bouquet of flowers, sugarcane, a floral arrow, and an axe, a really comprehensive array of divine tools.
He's well equipped.
Absolutely. This extensive display of attributes showcases his all-encompassing power and the multiple divine instruments he uses to clear any hindrance, whether it's a minor setback in your daily life or a major, seemingly insurmountable challenge. He is perpetually prepared for any obstacle you might face, offering swift and decisive intervention.
From removing obstacles, we move to rapid results with Kshipra Ganapati, the swift giver. As the name suggests, easily pleased grants immediate results.
Kshipra literally means swift, and this form powerfully embodies the immediacy of divine grace and responsiveness. Kshipra Ganapati is depicted in a beautiful red color.
Another red form.
Yes, often associated with energy and action. His 4 hands hold a noose, an elephant goad, a branch of the Kalpavriksha, the mythical wish-fulfilling tree, an incredible symbol of abundance.
The wish-fulfilling tree, wow.
Indeed. And his broken tusk. Most notably, his raised foot cradles a small pot filled with precious gems.
A pot of gems.
Yes, which profoundly symbolizes the swift prosperity and tangible blessings of wealth and fortune granted to his devotees. He's often invoked when immediate, tangible solutions or boons are urgently sought, bringing material and spiritual abundance quickly.
A wish-fulfilling tree and a pot of gems. That imagery really speaks volumes about Kshipra Ganapati's promise of swift abundance. Does the swiftness imply a certain kind of, devotion is required? Or is it universally accessible?
That's a great question. While sincerity is always key in any devotional practice, the swiftness of Kshipra Ganapati generally implies his immediate responsiveness to focused, intense devotion, rather than requiring some kind of esoteric practice. It's about the clarity and urgency of the devotee's prayer.
Okay, so clarity and urgency.
Yes. So in that sense, it is universally accessible to anyone with a sincere heart and a clear intention. Moving into phase 4, we delve into power, abundance, and victory. Our first form here is Hiramba Ganapati, known as the protector of the weak.
Hiramba Ganapati. He has a truly unique and striking appearance, embodying gentle protection but with immense power. He rides a large lion.
Yes, the lion itself signifies strength and fearlessness.
And he has 5 heads and 10 hands, a truly multifaceted form.
It really is. His right hand is in the Abhaya Mudra, offering blessings and protection, and his left hand fulfills wishes. The other hands hold a broken tusk, a battle axe, a hammer, a rosary, fruit, and his favorite modak.
5 heads. What does that symbolize?
The 5 heads powerfully symbolize omnipotence, his ability to oversee and influence all directions and aspects of existence simultaneously. Ensuring the protection of the vulnerable with unwavering strength and compassion, he truly is a divine safeguard, watching over everything.
Truly, riding a lion with 5 heads and 10 arms, that's an image of immense protective authority. Next, we have Lakshmi Ganapati, which immediately brings to mind wealth, associated with both wealth and wisdom.
Yes, and Lakshmi Ganapati represents the holistic nature of prosperity, transcending mere material riches. He's depicted in a pure white color, adorned with beautiful ornaments.
White for purity.
Exactly. And importantly, he's seated with goddesses Siddhi representing accomplishment and Buddhi representing wisdom on his thighs.
With Siddhi and Buddhi themselves.
Yes, embodying those qualities directly. His hands hold a vibrant green parrot, a pomegranate, a sword, a noose, an elephant goad, a branch of the Kalpavriksha again, and a water pot, among other items. He offers blessings with both the Virata, boon-giving, and Abhaya, fearlessness, mudras.
A lot of symbols of abundance and power there.
And his 2 consorts, Siddhi and Buddhi, each hold white lotuses. This form teaches us that true prosperity isn't just material wealth, but also the wisdom, Buddhi, and accomplishment, Siddhi, to manage it wisely, and the intelligence to utilize it for the greater good. It's about holistic well-being.
I agree. It's about getting wise with your riches, not just acquiring them. That makes sense. Then we have Maha Ganapati, the Great, a widely worshipped form signaling immense significance.
Maha means great, and Mahaganapati lives up to that title in every sense. He's depicted in a radiant red color distinguished by 3 eyes.
3 eyes, like Shiva.
Yes, signifying ultimate knowledge, omnipresence, and insight into the past, present, and future. He's accompanied by his Shakti, his divine power, seated gracefully on his knee. His hands hold a tusk, a paddy stalk, a mace, a chakra, discus, a blue lotus, a sugarcane bow, another lotus, a noose, and a pot of wealth.
Another very extensive list of attributes.
It is. These extensive attributes powerfully symbolize his dominion over all aspects of existence and the profound abundance of wealth he controls and bestows. He represents Ganesha in his grandest, most encompassing, and all-powerful form.
And what's even more impactful than great wealth?
Yeah.
Maybe victory, which naturally brings us to Vijaya Ganapati, the victorious.
Vijaya Ganapati. Vijaya meaning victorious. Powerfully embodies triumph over evil and all challenges. He's depicted in a beautiful red color, 4-armed, and famously rides his humble vehicle, the mouse, Mushak.
Back to the mouse.
Yes. His hands hold a broken tusk, a noose, an elephant goad, and a ripe mango. This form highlights the inherent capacity we all have to conquer challenges and emerge victorious in all endeavors. The mouse, often seen as representing the subtle, restless mind.
Right, the chattering mind.
Exactly. Being under Ganesha's control signifies the victory of wisdom and focused intention over mental distractions, ensuring success and triumph in even the most complex situations. Controlling the mind is key to victory.
Truly inspiring. That connection between wisdom, focus, and ultimate victory. Moving into Phase 5, we explore artistry, elevation, and profound insight. First, the delightful Nritya Ganapati, the dancing.
Nritya Ganapati is truly a vision of joy and artistic expression. He's depicted dancing blissfully, representing a beautiful form of art itself.
Ganesha dancing.
Yes, often under a kalpavriksha tree. He wears rings on all his fingers, signifying his mastery and connection to beauty and rhythm. His hands hold a tusk, an elephant goad, a noose, and his favorite modak. Worshipping this form is believed to bestow proficiency and profound success in the arts.
So, good for artists, musicians, dancers.
Absolutely. He celebrates the joy of creation, performance, and all forms of artistic talent, inspiring devotees to achieve mastery and find their unique voice in their chosen creative fields. If you are an artist, a musician, or a performer, this is truly the form to connect with for inspiration and success.
What a beautiful and encouraging form for creatives to find their muse and achieve mastery. Next, we have Urdhva Ganapati, the elevated.
Urdhva means elevated or excellent, and this form powerfully signifies spiritual ascent and excellence. Urdhva Ganapati is golden in color, seated with his Shakti on his left knee, symbolizing that divine union leading to higher consciousness.
Golden, elevated.
Yes. His 6 hands hold a blue lotus, a water lily, a sugarcane bow, an arrow, his elephant tusk, and a paddy stalk. This form speaks to achieving higher states of consciousness and fulfillment, guiding the devotee towards profound spiritual growth and excellence in all their endeavors. It's about reaching for and attaining superior levels of understanding, experience, and spiritual maturity.
Moving from spiritual elevation to concentrated energy, we encounter Ekakshara Ganapati, the one syllable. That name immediately makes me think of mantras, primal sounds.
You're absolutely right. Ekakshara means one syllable, and this form directly refers to the powerful primordial sound Gam, which is the Bija mantra, the seed sound of Ganesha.
Gam, okay.
He has a crescent moon on his forehead and a third eye, signifying deep spiritual insight and inner vision. He's seated on a lotus, mounted on his vehicle, the mouse. His hands hold a pomegranate, an elephant goad, and a noose, while his blessing hand grants boons. This form emphasizes the deep meditative aspect and the profound power of sound and mantra in spiritual practice, linking to concentrated divine energy and the path to inner wisdom through focusing on that seed sound.
So he embodies the very essence of sound as a spiritual tool, which leads us perhaps to Vriddhi Ganapati, the bestower of boons. Vriddhi means bestower of boons or growth.
Yes, Vriddhi Ganapati is revered as a deity who grants continuous blessings and unending growth, both spiritual and material. He also has a third eye on his forehead, indicative of higher perception.
Another third eye.
Yes. His hands hold a noose, an elephant goad, and significantly, a pot of honey.
Honey. That's interesting.
It profoundly symbolizes sweet abundance and joy. He is accompanied by Devi Shakti, and a pot of jewels is prominently near his feet, further enhancing his image as a generous bestower of wealth and prosperity. His crown and crescent moon further enhance his divine and regal form. This form focuses on the continuous growth and abundant blessings he bestows, particularly in terms of wealth, prosperity, and the sweet abundance of life's true pleasures.
What a wonderful promise of continuous growth and sweet abundance. We are now into phase 6, which covers cosmic understanding, purity, and the very act of creation. Let's start with Triakshara Ganapati, the 3 syllables.
Triakshara means 3 syllables, and this form is known as the Lord of the sacred AUM, or Om sound.
AUM, the most fundamental sound.
Exactly. This directly connects Ganesha to the fundamental cosmic sound of creation itself, the vibration from which the universe emerged. He has 4 hands and 3 eyes, again signifying deep, all-encompassing knowledge and divine vision.
What does he hold?
His hands hold a broken tusk, an elephant goad, a noose, and a mango, and his trunk holds a modak. He also has notably large ears with fly whisks, symbolizing his attentiveness to all prayers and his capacity to hear the subtle vibrations of the cosmos. This form represents Ganesha's connection to the totality of creation, preservation, and destruction, embodying the very essence of the universe as a dynamic, unfolding sound.
From the cosmic sound of creation, we move to a swift response to devotion with Kshipra Prasada Ganapati, the swift granter of boons. We had Kshipra Ganapati earlier. How is this one different?
Good question. While Kshipra Ganapati emphasizes swift results, particularly material ones like wealth symbolized by the gem pot, Kshipra Prasada Ganapati emphasizes the swift granting of fruits or results prasada of devotion more broadly. He swiftly grants the rewards of sincere practice.
Okay, the results of devotion.
Yes. He is depicted seated on a throne of kusha grass, a sacred grass often used in rituals, and notably, he has a large belly.
Ganesha is known for his belly.
He is, but here it specifically symbolizes the entire universe, encompassing all existence within him.
Wow, his belly contains the universe.
That's the symbolism, yes. His hands hold a noose, an elephant goad, a tusk, a lotus, a pomegranate, and a branch of the kalpavriksha, the wish-fulfilling tree. This form powerfully highlights his immediate responsiveness to prayers and his cosmic nature, signifying that he holds all of existence and all potential within his being, ready to bestow blessings and fulfill desires quickly and efficiently.
That imagery of his belly containing the universe is truly powerful, encapsulating his cosmic reach. Next, we have Haridra Ganapati, the golden yellow.
Haridra means turmeric, or yellow, and this form is indeed depicted in a vibrant yellow color, beautifully adorned and radiating warmth. He is four-armed and seated on a majestic throne.
Like the color of turmeric.
Exactly. His body is often colored with kumkum and that red vermilion paste, adding to his auspiciousness and divine presence. He sits peacefully, and his hands hold a noose, an elephant goad, and his favorite modak. This form symbolizes purity, auspiciousness, and the vibrant, healing energy associated with turmeric, which is deeply sacred in many traditions. He brings serenity, divine presence, and a profound sense of sacredness and inner peace to the devotee's life.
The serenity and auspiciousness this form embodies sound truly comforting. And then one of his most iconic features is highlighted in Ekadanta Ganapati, the single-tusked.
Ekadanta means one-tusked, a truly defining characteristic and a symbol of profound sacrifice. He is recognizable by his large belly and is depicted in a blue color.
Till this time.
Yes. His hands hold his broken right tusk, which, as the story goes, he famously sacrificed to write the epic Vighnaharta. This symbolizes the act of sacrificing the ego or personal comfort for the greater pursuit of knowledge and wisdom.
Sacrificing the tusk for knowledge.
Precisely. He also holds a rosary for chanting, a delicious laddu, and importantly, an axe, specifically to cut the bonds of ignorance. This form profoundly focuses on gaining knowledge, overcoming mental limitations, and actively cutting through spiritual ignorance to attain deep, liberating wisdom. It's a powerful lesson in prioritizing knowledge over personal gain or vanity.
So his broken tusk isn't just a physical attribute, it's a deep living lesson in self-sacrifice for a higher purpose leading to wisdom. That brings us to Srishti Ganapati, the creator.
Srishti Ganapati is an incredibly significant form, symbolizing selfless sacrifice and granting devotees the power to achieve discernment and bring profound clarity to their thoughts. He is depicted as the creator or the lord of auspicious manifestations.
The creator aspect.
Yes. His 4 hands hold a broken tusk, a mango fruit, an elephant goad, and a noose. He is seated on his favorite vehicle, the mouse. This form profoundly connects Ganesha to the fundamental act of creation, emphasizing the clarity, wisdom, and selfless action needed to bring positive things into being. He allows us to manifest our intentions with pure thought and to bring forth new, auspicious beginnings into our lives.
What a profound connection to our own creative potential, helping us manifest with clarity. Now we're moving into phase 7, focusing on discipline, liberation, and multifaceted forms. Starting with Udana Ganapati, the disciplined.
Udana Ganapati is truly impressive. He's renowned as the protector of dharma, or righteousness, and discipline. He is depicted with 10 hands.
10 hands again.
Yes, a testament to his extensive capabilities. Holding a pot of gems, a blue lotus, sugarcane, a mace, a lotus flower, a paddy stalk, a pomegranate, a noose, a rosary, and his broken tusk. This form powerfully emphasizes the enforcement of righteous conduct and the divine power to uphold moral order with his vast array of divine tools. He's the divine force that helps you stay on the right path, maintain integrity, and cultivate unwavering discipline in your life.
A stern but profoundly benevolent guide, then, for ethical living and discipline. Following him, we have Ranmakan Ganapati, the liberator from debt. This form feels incredibly practical and relevant for many people today.
It absolutely does. Ranmakan Ganapati is specifically worshipped as the deity who liberates individuals from all kinds of debt and financial bondage, but also, crucially, from karmic debts, those subtle impressions of past actions that can create present difficulties.
Karmic debt too. That's deep.
It is. He has 4 hands, one holding a noose, another an elephant goad, a third an elixir pot, Amrita Kalasha, and the 4th in a blessing posture, Virata Mudra. This form directly addresses financial and karmic burdens, offering a profound path to freedom and relief through divine intervention. For anyone struggling with persistent financial difficulties or a sense of unresolved karmic ties, this form offers deep solace and powerful assistance.
That's a truly powerful offering of liberation, touching both material and spiritual burdens. Next, another variation on obstacle removal, Dundi Ganapati. How does he differ from Vina Ganapati?
Dundi Ganapati is also worshipped for removing obstacles and difficulties, but often with a specific emphasis on finding lost things or uncovering hidden knowledge. The name Dundi relates to searching or finding. He's also seen as removing negative energies.
Okay, finding, removing negativity. How's he depicted?
He is red in color, adorned with a Rudrakshamala, those rosary beads sacred to Lord Shiva, which signifies his connection to powerful spiritual protection. He holds a rosary, an axe, a small pot of gems, and a laddu. This form is particularly invoked for deep spiritual protection, finding what is lost, and for clearing away lingering negative energies, subtle attachments, or past karmic impressions that might impede progress, bringing clarity, calm, and a sense of purified space.
And from single-faceted forms, we move to multifaceted appearances. We have Dvimukhi, the two-faced.
Dvimukhi literally means two-faced, and this form is quite intriguing and profound. He is blue-green in color, adorned in red silk, and holds an elephant goad, a broken tusk, and a modak. Uniquely, he has 2 tusks, distinguishing him from Ekadanta.
2 faces, 2 tusks. What's the symbolism?
This duality in appearance profoundly symbolizes the ability to perceive from multiple perspectives or to address 2 distinct aspects of a situation simultaneously. For instance, understanding both the spiritual and material sides of an issue, or reconciling seemingly opposing forces like creation and destruction. He offers a unique insight into complex situations by providing a broader, more integrated view, helping us navigate dualities with wisdom.
That's fascinating, offering a broader, integrated perspective, which naturally leads us to Trimukhi, the three-faced.
Trimukhi means three-faced, and this form represents mastery over time, the past, present, and future eras. Those seeking comprehensive success and the ability to overcome challenges often worship him.
Mastery over time itself.
Yes. Trimukhi Ganapati is red in color, seated on a golden lotus. He counts a rosary, holds a noose, an elephant goad, and an elixir pot. His right hand offers protection, Abhaya Mudra, and his left hand gives blessings, Virata Mudra. This form profoundly symbolizes an understanding of causality and consequences across time, offering guidance and success through a holistic view of time and destiny. He's a divine guide for navigating your path with an acute awareness of how actions ripple through time, helping you make informed decisions for your future.
So, a deity who helps us understand where we've been, where we are, and where we're going, offering a truly temporal perspective. We're now on Phase 8, our final phase of generally accessible forms covering strength, meditation, and protection from hardship. Our first is Singha Ganapati, the lion-mounted.
Singha Ganapati truly embodies unparalleled courage and strength, drawing on the primal power of the lion. Singha means lion, and he is depicted as white in color, powerfully riding a magnificent lion.
Riding a lion like Harama Ganapati.
Yes, but uniquely in one hand, Singha Ganapati actually holds another lion.
Holding a lion while riding a lion.
Wow. symbolizing his supreme dominion and utter fierceness, a testament to his untamed power. He also holds a veena, a lotus flower, a bouquet of flowers, a pot of jewels, and a branch of the kalpavriksha. This form profoundly emphasizes raw, untamed power, tempered by divine wisdom, providing immense strength and unshakable protection against all fears, adversities, and internal or external adversaries. He's the ultimate embodiment of bravery and protective might.
That's an image that speaks volumes about overwhelming strength and courageous dominion. Next, Yoga Ganapati, the meditative. This form is clearly for those interested in education, wisdom, and spiritual growth.
Absolutely. Yoga Ganapati is Ganesha in a deep meditative state, perfect for those on a path of introspection, spiritual discipline, and the pursuit of inner wisdom. He wears blue garments, and his knees are bound in a meditative posture, Yogapada, signifying his profound focus on inner wisdom and stillness.
Bound knees for meditation.
Yes, to maintain the posture. His hands hold a yogadanda, a staff used for support in meditation, a sugarcane stalk, a noose, and a rosary. His color is like the serene morning sun. Worshipping him is believed to profoundly help devotees find their true identity and purpose through dedicated meditation and yoga practices, guiding them towards self-realization and profound inner peace. He is the divine guru of inner awakening and stillness.
What a beautiful and focused form for deep spiritual pursuit. From inner peace and introspection, we turn to unshakable, fortress-like protection with Durga Ganapati, the invincible fortress.
Durga Ganapati is depicted as the invincible Ganesha, drawing strength from his deep devotion to Mother Durga, the goddess of power and protection. This form symbolizes unshakable protection and the power to overcome all adversities, much like an impregnable fortress.
Named after Durga herself.
Yes. He has 8 hands, holding a bow and arrow, a noose, an elephant goad, a rosary, a jambu fruit, and his broken tusk. His deep devotion to Mother Durga empowers him with an unyielding protective force, making him a formidable guardian against all forms of hardship, danger, and negative influences. He truly is your spiritual fortress, providing an unwavering shield.
And finally, in this extensive journey through his accessible forms, we have Sankatahara Ganapati, the remover of difficulties. How does he relate to Vighna Ganapati or Dandi Ganapati?
Sankatahara Ganapati is perhaps the most direct form invoked specifically for removing immediate distress or sankat. While Vighna covers all obstacles and Dandi has nuances of finding clearing negativity, Sankatahara is specifically about alleviating suffering and hardship when you're in the midst of it.
So for acute distress.
Exactly. Sankatahara means remover of distress. He is worshipped for diligently removing life's difficulties and obstacles, bringing solace when you need it most. He has 4 hands, holding an elephant goad and a noose, symbolic of guiding you out of trouble and binding the difficulties. It is said that worshipping this form grants profound happiness, success, and peace to his devotees, bringing solace and swift resolution to their problems and anxieties. He's the divine comforter and problem solver in times of urgent need.
What an incredible, comprehensive array of forms. 30 distinct manifestations, each offering such specific blessings and energies. And you mentioned that all these forms that we just discussed can generally be worshipped at home or in a temple, bringing positive energy into our lives.
That's right. These 30 forms are generally considered benevolent and universally beneficial for anyone seeking spiritual growth or specific assistance in their lives. They represent the vast spectrum of Ganesha's accessible grace.
However, our deep dive would be incomplete and, frankly, maybe irresponsible if we didn't address that critical distinction you mentioned earlier.
This is where the depth and sometimes the complexity of these ancient texts truly reveals itself. Yes, you hinted at a surprising distinction. While most forms are for general worship, 2 specific forms are described in tantric texts and are not meant for home worship by ordinary individual.
Right. Reserved for true tantric practitioners and ascetics. Can you elaborate on this crucial pivot and why this discernment is so vital?
This is perhaps one of the most vital insights from our sources, emphasizing the profound nuances within spiritual traditions. While Ganesha is primarily known as this gentle, benevolent deity,
The Ganesha everyone loves.
exactly, tantric texts describe certain forms that exist in a fundamentally different energetic domain. These forms require a very specific, disciplined, and often intense practice that is absolutely not suitable for household worship. They are meant for those who have undergone rigorous spiritual training, often years of deep initiation under a qualified guru.
So, serious commitment.
It's extremely serious commitment. They're for practitioners committed to esoteric paths that involve confronting and integrating primal energies. Misunderstanding or misapplication here can have profound, potentially negative consequences.
So we're talking about a completely different context of worship, a path requiring profound commitment and preparation. Let's revisit a name we heard earlier, Ukisa Ganapati. You mentioned an auspicious remainder form for marital relationships, but now we're discussing tantric Ukisa Ganapati. This sounds like it could be confusing.
It's absolutely crucial to understand that this is not the same Ukisa Ganapati described earlier for strengthening marital relationships. The name is the same, but the form and context are entirely different.
Okay, completely different form.
Yes. The Tantric Ukisa Ganapati is a unique and esoteric form, described very differently in tantric traditions and distinct from the conventional forms we've discussed. His appearance varies in colors and sizes, but he consistently has a jeweled crown and a third eye on his forehead, signifying heightened spiritual perception.
And what are his specific attributes and unique symbolism in this tantric context? What makes him so different?
In this tantric-specific form, he has 6 hands holding a lotus, a pomegranate, a veena, an akshamala, rosary, and an ear of fresh paddy. What distinguishes this form most prominently and makes it absolutely unsuitable for general worship is his companion, a goddess, sometimes named Vineshwari, his Shakti, seated intimately on his left thigh.
Intimately?
Yes, she is described as a young woman adorned with various ornaments, and the depiction is explicitly intimate. Ganesha's trunk is shown touching the Devi's lap, and the Devi is also shown touching Ganesha's lap. His 4th hand also touches the Devi's lap.
That's a very vivid, indeed intimate portrayal. What is the profound symbolism behind such a depiction in Tantra, and why is it considered explicitly unsuitable for home worship by ordinary individuals?
According to Tantric philosophy, this form represents Ganesha in a pure yet sensual aspect, embodying a different dimension of desires and their purification. It's quite distinct from conventional understanding, delving into the mastery of senses and energies, often involving practices that consciously challenge societal norms to achieve profound spiritual liberation.
Challenging norms.
Yes. This intimate portrayal is highly symbolic of the ultimate union of Shiva and Shakti, of cosmic masculine and feminine energies, and the transformation of desires into spiritual power. It's not about worldly sensuality in the way we might think, but about transmuting the primal life force itself into spiritual awakening.
Okay, transmuting energy.
Exactly. The methods of worship associated with this form are highly specific, esoteric, and often involve secret rituals, complex visualizations, and specific mantras, requiring deep initiation and direct guidance from a qualified tantric guru. Without that proper guidance and preparation, misunderstanding or misapplication of these powerful energies could lead to very negative, even destructive, psychological or spiritual consequences. Hence, the explicit warning against its practice at home by the uninitiated.
That makes the distinction incredibly clear. A path of intense spiritual alchemy, really, not for the unprepared or uninitiated. And then there's another form we need to be highly cautious about, Agora Ganapati.
Agora Ganapati is, well, a complete stark contrast to Ganesha's usual calm and gentle nature. This is an agora, or ferocious, terrifying form, and it holds special significance exclusively within the most intense tantric traditions.
Ferocious Ganesha.
Extremely so. In this form, Ganesha is depicted as intensely fierce, a force of raw, untamed power. He has 4 hands, holding a trident, a sword, a skull cup, kapar, often associated with consuming impurities or ego, and a rosary. Around his neck, he wears a garland of human skulls, and his eyes blaze with wrath and transformative power.
Wow. Skulls. Wrath. That sounds absolutely terrifying. A far cry from the benevolent Ganesha most people envision. What is the profound symbolism of such a fierce form, and why is it so strictly reserved for tantric practitioners?
This form primarily represents destruction and recreation, the intense, primordial, transformative power that dissolves what is old, stagnant, and impure, creating necessary space for the new. It's about radical transformation.
Destruction for creation.
In a sense, yes. He is depicted seated on a corpse, or shava, which symbolizes his victory over death, the ego, and his immense tantric power to transcend all material attachments and limitations. The Agora tradition itself often involves confronting and transcending all fears, attachments, and societal taboos to attain ultimate spiritual liberation.
So confronting everything.
Everything. Worshipping this form is an extremely advanced, potent, and potentially dangerous practice. It's associated with immense power, the complete destruction of ego, and intense spiritual work. It requires a practitioner who has transcended dualities, completely mastered their own ego and primal instincts, and possesses absolute purity of intention, meaning no harm to self or others.
So, the warning against mistakenly worshipping such forms at home is incredibly serious, correct? Not just a mild caution.
Absolutely. The sources strongly caution against it, emphasizing that doing so could lead to severe negative consequences. These are not benevolent forms in the conventional sense, meant for granting simple boons or bringing peace. They are forces of profound, sometimes violent transformation designed for radical spiritual alchemy.
Right.
If not approached with the utmost purity of intention, rigorous training, and proper authorized guidance, their energies can be overwhelming, unmanageable, and indeed destructive. It is unequivocally stressed that only true tantrics and ascetics with pure intentions who mean no harm and have undergone the necessary initiations should ever engage with this form.
Okay.
Our sources even mention that there are other black and terrifying forms of Ganesha that one should be careful not to worship mistakenly, stressing the paramount importance of caution and discernment in all spiritual practices. It's a powerful reminder that spiritual paths are diverse, and respect for their specific requirements, their specific energies, is absolutely paramount.
This has truly been an eye-opening deep dive, revealing layers of understanding I really don't think many people are aware of. So, what does this all mean for you, our listener? Beyond just listing these forms, what are the key takeaways from this journey into Ganesha's multifaceted nature?
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how this deep dive has revealed the incredible breadth and depth of Ganesha's manifestations, moving far beyond that simple, familiar image we started with.
Right, it's so much more complex.
You've now seen Ganesha not just as one deity, but as a vast spectrum of divine energies, each offering a unique pathway for connection and growth. It's like discovering an entire multi-volume library when you thought you only had one introductory book.
That's a great analogy.
And understanding these various manifestations provides different tailored pathways for you, the listener, to engage with divine energy, to overcome challenges, seek specific blessings. Whether you're looking for clearer knowledge, powerful protection, greater prosperity, artistic talent, deeper understanding of time, or even assistance in meditation and inner peace.
There's a form for that.
There's a specific form of Ganesha that resonates with that particular need. It empowers you to tailor your spiritual practice more precisely, aligning your deepest aspirations with a targeted divine energy.
And this brings us to that profound aha moment, doesn't it? Discovering that even within a beloved, seemingly familiar deity, there is such profound nuances and specific context for different forms. The cautionary tale of the tantric forms, in particular, highlights the critical importance of informed spiritual practice. It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all approach to the divine.
No, not at all. This journey truly teaches discernment in practice. As someone who enjoys gaining knowledge quickly but thoroughly, this exploration reminds us that deeper understanding often reveals unexpected layers and vital distinctions. It's about not just what you worship, but how and why, cultivating respect for the specific nature and requirements of diverse spiritual paths. It's a call to be truly informed and intentional about your spiritual journey.
As we've seen, even the most beloved figures hold layers of complexity and power far beyond our initial perception. This deep dive into Ganesha's 30 plus 2 distinct forms asks us to consider: what other aspects of the divine or even of ourselves are we overlooking because we haven't taken the time to truly unpack their multifaceted nature?
It's a wonderful question to ponder. Consider which of these forms resonates most deeply with your current life stage or aspirations. Perhaps it's Bald Ganapati for a new beginning, Vina Ganapati for an obstacle you're facing right now, Yoga Ganapati for deeper introspection, or even Dundi Ganapati for clearing away subtle negative energies.
Finding the right key.
Finding the right key for you right now. This exploration encourages you to reflect on the profound implications of intentional worship and to cultivate a deep respect for the varied, sometimes intense, and always distinct spiritual paths that exist, even within a single tradition. It reminds us that true knowledge often lies in understanding the nuances, the specifics, and approaching with respect.
An incredibly rich and thought-provoking journey. Thank you for joining us on the Deep Dive.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Are you battling constant stress, facing financial roadblocks, struggling in relationships, or stuck in your career? Harness the power of authentic Rudraksh, powerful planetary remedies, and timeless Vedic astrology. Limited stock. Don't miss out. Visit kalmantra.com today to restore balance, invite abundance, and transform your life.